Hey, what's up everybody? This is Gus, bringing you another gameplay commentary. Now, the gameplay that you're watching right now is from Black Ops 2. Pretty decent gameplay. I think I went 19-3. And before you say, oh, that gameplay sucks, I've seen better. You know what? For the type of gamer that I am, the average gamer, which is who I represent, that's a pretty decent gameplay. You know, aggressive gameplay. I keep moving, and if I'm playing an objective gameplay, I'm freaking going after the objective. You know, so that's a pretty solid score. No camping BS, spawn trapping bullshit. No, I play aggressive, and I represent the average gamer. So enjoy the video. Now moving to the important part, the commentary. What I want to talk about today is I want to talk about why I think Halo 4 is a better game than Black Ops 2. So I'm going to be continuing my series, and today I'm going to be focusing on the weapons. Now, starting off with Halo 4, a lot of people will say that the game is dominated by the DMR, and I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to say that you're not going to, you know, see that game in every, or that weapon in every game, because you are. Every game that you play, you're going to see the DMR, and I even use it. But that doesn't mean that that game is where you have to use that weapon to be effective, because I'm not the best player, but I'll use the assault rifle. You know, I'll use the Covenant carbine, I'll use the battle rifle. So there's other weapons there that you can use and still be pretty effective. And even if you choose, even if everyone chooses to use the DMR, it's not that big of a deal, because it doesn't really take you a long time to unlock that weapon. I believe I had the DMR unlocked within, shit, maybe my first couple of gaming sessions. You know, so it's not like you have to play a month in order to, you know, unlock the weapon and be competitive with everybody else. No, you don't have to do that. Pretty much right off the bat, you can be competitive in this game. Now, the only issue that I will say, besides a lot of people using the DMR, is that people complain about the bolt shot being overpowered. And I'm not going to say that it isn't. I mean, it does give you a one-hit kill, and people say that the range on that is pretty far, but for me, I have to be right on the person to get a kill with the bolt shot, so I'm not having those kind of results. So for me personally, I don't think the bolt shot's overrated, but a lot of people complain about it, so I just wanted to throw it out there. But those are pretty much the only complaints, because people are using, as the game goes on, they're using shotguns, they're using sniper rifles, so on and so forth. So the game isn't really, in my opinion, just dominated by one or two weapons or a handful of weapons, because there's so many effective weapons in this game. Now, moving on to Black Ops 2, I don't have time to be going into the history of Call of Duty and all their overpowered weapons throughout the years, but it's worth bringing up because as the game gets into each new installment every year, you think that they would learn from their mistakes and make adjustments, make corrections, but they don't. You know, bringing us to Black Ops 2, what is that sniper rifle that everybody's using? What is it, the DSR-50, something like that? I see this weapon in every damn game. And why is that? Because it's the most powerful. I get killed whether I get shot in the head, the arm, the pinky, the toe. It's a one-hit kill every time. And in addition to that, people are using this thing regularly to quickscope, which is one of the most bullshit things that they ever had in Call of Duty. Why even bring it back? I don't understand it. You know, why bring something as cheap and unrealistic as quickscoping to a game like Call of Duty? I just don't get it. You know, they have a chance to correct this shit, and they bring it back once again, the quickscoping, and develop the perfect sniper rifle to use it. Moving on from that, what do they also have? The shotgun. What's the shotgun that everybody's using? And I know what it is. I just wanted to give you guys an opportunity to know what I'm talking about before I even say it. Yes, the Remington 870. Try to find a game where at least one or two people aren't using that. That's right, you can't. You know, and this thing is one of the most overpowered weapons in this game. I'm getting shot from 30 yards away, full health, getting killed. It's ridiculous, and they need to, I would say, get this shit fixed, but they shouldn't even introduce this shit in the game to begin with. I mean, this is just another weapon that they have in the game. That, I mean, why even create all the other shotguns if most people are just going to use one or maybe two? You know, the knife, not getting much into that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Another cheesy ass thing. I mean, you could be shooting someone in the chest, but they can still lunge at you and get a kill, you know, a one-hit kill with a knife, which is ridiculous in itself. And the target finder, again, another cheesy thing that they've added to this game is the target finder. You don't need cheap shit like this to make Call of Duty successful. It's a good game, and if they were just to get rid of all the bullshit, it'd be probably the best game. But in every installment, it just seems like they add this shit, and for what reason, I don't know. You don't need it. You hear the complaints about it year after year, but they continue to do that. They continue to put overpowered sniper rifles in there. I mean, why have, what, 20, 30 weapons if people are only going to use 3 or 4? And like I said, you're seeing it in every game. I can start a game right now, hit record, and bring it to you guys, and I guarantee there'll be somebody using the Remington or the DSR 50. You know, there's just no way around it. You're going to see this all the time, and it's because these weapons are cheap, and it's because they're overpowered. You know, and that's the thing, and it's just like, why even add these elements to the game? So, in my opinion, the weapons are another thing that prove that Halo 4 is the better game, because you don't have these dominating weapons where you're just at a huge disadvantage if you're not using them. You don't have to use the bolt shot to get great, you know, great gameplays. You don't have to use the DMR to get good gameplays. But in these games, if you're not using, you know, the Remington shotgun or the sniper rifle, you're putting yourself at a big disadvantage to get killed by them. I'm not saying that people can't get gameplays, but the thing is, they're probably going to lose one of their streaks by getting killed by one of these weapons. So, anyway, in my opinion, the cheap-ass, you know, weapons in Black Ops 2 just make Halo 4 the better choice. So, again, Halo 4 is a better game, and I'm out. Peace.